How about you folks? Where are you from in the back there?
The guy was saying he was, used to live by us in
Very
Florida.
good. And is this your first time to Las Vegas? And you liking it so far? Very good. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Everybody got the photos they needed? Vegas? This is
Las Vegas.
There's some wedding ceremony going on there. Lovely day for a wedding. Look at the floor. The largest jackpot won in Las Vegas history. There was a doctor a few years ago visiting from Los Angeles, and he was here at Excalibur playing the Megabucks slot machine when he won a jackpot totaling more than $36 million.
Oh my God.
Of course, Uncle Sam's going to take about half that right off the bat.
That's alright.
But $18 million, not too shabby.
I can make that work.
Yeah. He could use some help. I'd be happy to. Okay. You can win as much money here in Las Vegas as you like without having to pay taxes on it, as long as you don't tell anybody, and as long as it's in increments less than $1,100. If you win in one go, the story The Wizard of Oz, the movie version of which was produced by MGM Studios. And it was built in the early 90s, opened in 1993, this version of MGM Grand. The Coca-Cola store here on the right. 3 floors of Coca-Cola memorabilia, and you can also sample various recipes of Coca-Cola from around the world. Pretty cool stuff there. Went there once. Pretty neat. So our next stop is coming up shortly here on the right. This is a Hawaiian Marketplace. If you'd like to hop off at Hawaiian Marketplace, you're more than welcome to. You can easily walk to. It was this little blue building here with the Cirque du Soleil banner at the top, just behind the Aria sign. That blue building, that's called Harmon Tower. And Harmon Tower was supposed to be 50 stories tall. They got a little more than 20 stories up and realized the building was structurally unsound. So they halted construction. The building's completely empty. It has been for about a year now. The parties involved are currently duking it out of the Nevada State Supreme Court to determine who's at fault and who will be responsible for tearing it down. And normally here in Las Vegas, we no longer want a building, we just blow it up and build something else on top of it. Unlike the UK where they've kept everything that's ever been built. But they're worried that they're not going to be imploding that one. They're not going to be able to. It's in such close proximity to the surrounding town. Cosmopolitan on the left, really one of those must-see casinos. One of the newer ones in town. A lot of really cool, unique shops and restaurants there. One thing I always mention is Secret Pizza in here. It's a great pizza place, but you have to find it. It's there are no directions or signs leading to it, and it's hidden in one back corner of the casino. Kind of fun. Planet Hollywood on the right, home to the Miracle Mile shops, 1.5 miles of drinking, dining, shopping, etc. Here at Planet Hollywood on the right, they recently signed a deal with pop star Britney Spears for her to perform a number of shows, one of those residencies. Yes. So she'll be here for a number of months, Britney Spears.
So mad I'm missing it.
She's got a long storied history with the city of Las Vegas. It's at a Little White Wedding Chapel, which is the name of the place, just downtown, where she kicked off her 22-hour-long marriage. Regardez à droite le Casino de Paris, the very own Arc de Triomphe here. It's exactly 2/3 the size of the original, the Champs-Élysées. And our Eiffel Tower here as well. Exactly 1/2 the size of the actual Eiffel Tower, of course, in Paris. When the owners of this casino first proposed building their own Eiffel Tower, they wanted to build an actual sized Eiffel Tower, same height, specifications, and everything. I could not imagine there being an Eiffel Tower twice this size. It would absolutely dominate the Strip skyline. assuming that was their intention from the get-go, though. But the Federal Aviation Administration came to the owners and said, you're too close to the airport. This is the second and last stop we will be making here at Valley's. From Valley's, we will be continuing on to the Wynn Signature Tower, and then our last stop, which is Circus Circus.
You don't keep looping around? You don't keep going around?
We stop at Circus Circus, we'll take
Right? Gorgeous.
Flamingo was initially run by a man named Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. Bugsy's a mobster from Chicago. All those Chicagoans are just mobsters. No good mobsters. When he first came to Las Vegas, he quickly fell in love with the mob's accountant. Her name was Virginia Hill, and she had lovely red hair and long, slender legs. He called her his fabulous Flamingo. And when he opened the casino, he named it after her. His wife wasn't too happy about that. So the link here on the right is a new hotel. It's part of the Quad, I believe. That used to be a casino called O'Shea's. It was this Irish-themed casino. It was kind of dumpy, older, definitely. When I was 18 years old, I was kicked out of O'Shea's for gambling underage. I was playing craps and I won almost $200. And they came up to me and asked me to produce an ID, which I could not do. They banned me for life. I was sad to see it go. Here on the right is Venetian. If you wanted to see Madame Tussauds Wax Museum while you were here, you could buy tickets through a bus. And that's in the back right corner of the front entrance there under the little golden red flag there. You can also take a gondola ride through the canals here at Venetian. When I was 16, I thought that would be the best summer job. I get to drive a boat around all day, I get paid to do it. But you actually have to audition for the job. The gondoliers sing you Italian arias as you float through the canals, so that was a deal breaker. It was a no-go. Palazzo on the right is a sister property to the Venetian. Palazzo, the hotel tower here is the tallest on the Las Vegas Strip. So if you're not familiar with a man named Steve Wynn, I'll give you a brief explanation, sort of an abridged autobiography. Steve Wynn first got to town in 1972, at which point he purchased a controlling stake of the Golden Nugget Casino. Golden Nugget was downtown, it's one of our stops on our downtown tour. Really nice place. He eventually sold his stake of the Golden Nugget to build the Mirage. And the Mirage was his first property on the Strip, and it's considered the first mega resort on the Strip. You had casinos there like
I'll look that up. That was a good question. I want to say 250,000. About a quarter. I would say about $250,000. Around about. Yeah. Speaking of rolls, what's his name? Howard. What's his name? Steve Wynn. Sorry. Over at the side of this place. $1,500 for one of those cabanas on the outside for one day. He wanted to party like a rock star. He didn't pay for any of it, so if you're from England, he paid for most of it. You paid for most of it. What English people are from? It's a nice restaurant. And you're also getting the best view in Las Vegas. So let's just say the steak there is around $60, $70. That's usual for the Strip. But you're also getting the best view in Las Vegas, so take that into account. That's also it does spin around all the way around. It takes about 90 minutes.
All right, this is Circus Circus.
24-karat gold windows make up the outside of this building. Is anybody staying there? Oh good, I can make fun of it then. This is a non-gaming, non-smoking, no fun hotel on the inside. Like I said, non-gaming. The base of the tree look exactly like Donald Trump's hair. Thank you, front of the bus. So to the right, you look like a shopper here. Are you a shopper?
What about it? He's more of a shopper.
Oh, cool. They wear things from Neiman Marcus, Macy's, Dillard's, Nordstrom's, and the largest Forever 21 store in North America. As we know, gentlemen, we never win any argument, so our boat must sink to the bottom of the ocean. But it's okay, we bring us back up and then we sink it again. But just so you know, those who've been married for 50-some years, the boat stays above water for most of the day.
What time is the show?
I don't know. 7, 8:30, 10 o'clock, 11:30. So it starts at 7 every night. To the right, at the Mirage Hotel, they have a giant volcano that erupts at 7 o'clock tonight, every hour on the hour. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock. You can actually feel the fireball across the street. It gets so hot. But I recommend coming to the other side. So let's see, is he here today? No, Alan from The Hangover is here today. A lot of impersonators. We had Dr. Evil with Mini-Me and Freddy. The Forum Shops. This is where you go to take your wives. Just don't give them your credit cards, because this is our high-end shopping mall. This is where we have Dior, Gucci, Coach, Versace, or Versace, as some people call it, on the inside. It is very expensive, but I do recommend walk through it. It's sort of one of our, my hat in the way? Yeah. It's one of our wonders in Las Vegas. They have the cobblestones, we have the sky above you, who's from Quebec, just in case you want to know one part of Canada. That's the French part. That's why she gets paid $2 million every week to perform at Caesar's Palace. She must get free. She performs Monday through Sunday, so we do get the most out of this Celine Dion. Anybody see the movie The Hangover or The Rain Man?
Yep.
Raise the hands for either of those. You saw the cheese. Over at Serendipity 3, that's where you have 9 different types. Sorry, redo this. Serendipity 3, you can get a frozen hot chocolate if you want to, with 9 different kinds of chocolate inside of it. Pretty cool. They also have a $1,000 sundae. You look over to the right, see where it says Caesar's Palace? There's 3 windows just below that. That is where the Hangover Suite is. $5,000 a night to stay there if you were gonna book that later tonight. Why? Because it has 3 master bedrooms, 2 stories, and a bowling alley on the inside. And did I mention 150 person capacity, just in case you wanted to invite your friends and make them pay a cover charge?
Let me point out one of our good local restaurants you might enjoy. Over on the far right, you'll see a sign that says Ellis Island Casino Brewery. On the right, about 4 months ago, middle of the afternoon on a Thursday, a 4-alarm fire here. There was an abandoned casino here in the front called Key Largo. That was destroyed. $4 million worth of damage. Fashioned after the original, which is in Munich. We're getting ready for Oktoberfest, and I think the keg is on the right. First one in Las Vegas, opened in 1995 along with the Hard Rock Hotel, one of our most successful off-strip properties. I would say the Hard Rock caters to the young and the young at heart. Behind those towers coming up on the left, and those towers are called Signature. Signature, owned by City Center, owned by MGM Resorts, a city within a city. These properties opened 2009. City Center is a $9 billion project. On the far left, the blue tower with the fan on the top is the Mandarin Oriental Hotel. No gaming, no smoking. To the right of it, you'll see 2 towers that are leaning. shops that will be on your right when we complete the turn. The very highest of the high-end shopping. This whole shopping area is called Crystal. How many of you are hopping off at They give you some outerwear to put on when you go inside. Everything's made of ice except the bartender. Monte Carlo also has a restaurant, a pub, where you can order an 8-pound burger. 8 pounds, folks. $50. You can't share it. There's no time limit on finishing it, but if you do finish it on your own, they give you your money back. Then they call 911. And here is New York, New York. Built to resemble the Manhattan skyline of the late 30s, early 40s. New York, New York has the last remaining outside roller coaster. There it is. Look, look, look up. Look up. Woohoo. Oh gosh. I don't know. It costs $14 to ride the roller coaster, and it goes about 65 miles an hour. The Cirque du Soleil show here at New York, New York is the only one, adults only. There is some nudity involved. Excalibur is an architect's idea of what a castle might have looked like in King Arthur's day, medieval times. But we have so many visitors from the UK. Each says the same thing. There is nothing like this in the UK. However, the ladies might enjoy a show from Australia called Thunder from Down Under. Woohoo! Oh yeah. The gentleman from Australia up in the front, sir, if you want to hop off here.